What happens when an AI can replace not just one assistant, but an entire team of engineers, marketers, and support staff in seconds? That's not a hypothetical. It's happening right now. I opened my dashboard this morning, and there it was. The most advanced AI control panel I've ever seen. No hype, no fluff, just raw power. A fully rebuilt interface, a new X operations command center, an app builder that feels like it hired a dev team while I was asleep, outreach bots, e-commerce clones, a universal command chat that links every major LLM together like some kind of AI Jedi Council. And this isn't just a coat of fresh paint. Every pixel, every process feels redesigned from the ground up. So today's breakdown is laser-focused. What's new, why it matters, and how solo creators, startups, and full-on teams are quietly building empires with it. This isn't a casual update. This is Deep Agent going Super Saiyan. The moment you open the new X panel, you feel it. This thing isn't just talking, it's thinking. I typed, reply to every tag in my tone, keep it friendly, ignore trolls. Boom! Instant support bot. Answers flowing in my voice, backed by my own FAQs. It even tosses in emojis when the vibe calls for it, and keeps a full log of what triggered what. Now, here's the kicker. I changed one line, and it became a growth engine. It studied my favorite creators, analyzed their last 10 tweets, and started crafting spicy takes every few hours. It schedules, posts, tags, and adjusts pace. Want it hourly? Done. Every 5 minutes? Even better. You're building a presence 24/7 without lifting a finger. And that's just the beginning. Section 2, Engagement Intelligence. The next layer is engagement intelligence. Not just responding, but initiating. One micro agent watches trending posts in your niche. It dives in with thoughtful, human-sounding replies that link back to your profile. It nudges people into your world without you even knowing. Another microbot grabs your half-finished drafts, rewrites them for clarity, and loads them into a content queue. Suddenly, your feed becomes a living, breathing machine. You know that creator who seems to always be online? Now you are, and you're not even awake. Then there's the voice mimicry. Tell the agent, study this thought leader, learn their tone, build a chatbot that speaks like them. It creates a fully conversational AI version of anyone public. Naval, Elon, even your competitors. You can bounce ideas off them at 3 a.m. and get feedback sharper than most consultants. But it doesn't stop there. As your real posts go live, another silent agent sweeps your replies. It thanks supporters, clarifies confusion, handles criticism, and gently resurrects old threads to keep them in circulation. All while respecting platform rate limits, API boundaries, and spam detection logic. It's social media with guardrails and genius built in. And the beauty? Every single interaction is logged, categorized, and piped into your analytics suite automatically. This is beyond automation. It's strategy, empathy, and influence compressed into code. And then comes the jaw-dropper. Type one sentence. Build a mini CRM with contact tracking, lead pipelines, and permission roles. Deep Agent doesn't blink. It launches agents that generate schemas, wire up APIs, build a front-end UI, and test everything for you. In under a minute, a full-stack, production-grade app lands in your browser. Authentication, admin controls, granular permissions, all done. No bugs, no code merge anxiety. You want to pivot? Add a note for per-page access levels, and it morphs into a Notion-style workspace, all while preserving data and integrity. Here's the wild part. No downtime, no missing rows, no setup hell. Push harder, and it still keeps up. Build a multi-vendor marketplace. Spin up a fitness planner with avatars and visual goal selection. Create a legal document analyzer. It's not just spitting out code, it's engineering full businesses. I asked it for a personal trainer app with illustrated avatars, custom routines, and goal-based daily workouts. It built the flow, drew the images, bundled the site, and gave me a public link in minutes. You can launch it as a product, use it as a lead magnet, license it to influencers, or reskin it into something completely new. It's no longer about coding, it's about commanding. Section 4, Research Pipelines. Let's talk about research, the most boring part of most workflows. Skimming 100 articles, filtering the fluff, and summarizing key insights. No thanks. Now that's an agent's job. I fed Deep Agent the URL of a popular AI blog and gave it one sentence. Fetch 20 new posts, filter for actual breakthroughs, and summarize top 10 with real-world use cases. Seconds later, a full research pipeline materialized, a 4-step assembly line. Scraper, content fetcher, insight analysis, summary writer. All of it built without me writing a single line of code. The report it generated? Headline ready, newsletter ready, tweet thread worthy. With a few clicks, you can even set it on a timer. Hourly? Daily? Weekly? Your call. And better yet, you can chain that pipeline into other workflows. So now, your latest industry insights auto-publish to LinkedIn posts, your internal dashboards, and even your long-term storage for trend forecasting. This is what research looks like in 2025. Smart, silent, and constantly working in the background. It's not limited to AI either. Aim it at a finance blog, a tech startup site, or even a Reddit thread. It scrapes, filters, summarizes, and delivers only the high-signal intel. Information overload? Eliminated. Content paralysis? Gone. What used to take a full-time analyst now takes one command and a few seconds. So, whether you're a founder trying to stay sharp or a creator trying to get ahead, Deep Agent turns keeping up into something effortless. And it's just getting started.
Section 5, Outreach and E-commerce Agents. Let's move to where the money is, sales and stores. Deep Agent's new outreach stack is built for one thing, creating traction faster than you can say growth hack. Take the new Shopify pipeline. Give it a simple CSV file, just product names, categories, and prices, and it spins up an entire storefront. Descriptions, auto-written. Listings, synced through Shopify's official API. Stock levels, updated live as inventory shifts. Boom, you're running a storefront before your coffee gets cold. Then there's the sales outreach bot. Drop in a cold lead list, and it researches each name, LinkedIn, company site, industry news. It crafts personalized cold emails with context, empathy, and call to actions. Then, it sends them from your Gmail or Outlook, automatically. No more struggling with high first name templates. This thing reads the room and writes like a human. Even YouTube creators aren't left out. A small but deadly agent now combs your YouTube analytics, hunts down content gaps, and suggests new topics your competitors haven't even spotted yet. Want to be the first mover in your niche? Let this bot whisper in your ear before your rivals are even awake. And here's where it gets crazy powerful. A Market Pulse Duo tracks news cycles, sentiment swings, and gives you a curated morning brief tailored to your audience, your niche, and your brand voice. So your next tweet? It doesn't just ride the wave, it makes it. Every one of these tasks used to live on 5 different platforms. Now, they live in one shared scheduler, one calendar, one cockpit. This isn't automation, this is autonomy. Section 6, the Master Control Chatboard. And now we reach the brain, the beating heart behind it all. ChatM, the unified control board. This isn't just a fancy chatbot. It's a universal command center that routes your queries through whichever model makes the most sense in the moment. GPT-4, Claude, Llama, your own fine-tunes, you name it. Ask it anything, and it decides, behind the scenes, who's the best AI for the job. What's wild is, you never notice the switch. You're not juggling tabs or reprompting different models. You just type, and results come back smarter, faster, and context-aware. Every tool you've spun up, your agents, apps, chatbots, pipelines, They all sit inside this clean grid-style dashboard, each one sharing tokens, context, and memory across the system. You want an internal app to talk to your support agent? Done. You want your research bot to feed insights into your content writer? One click. The system works like a modular brain, where ideas move fluidly and nothing gets lost in translation. And here's the kicker. This control layer costs less than 2 coffees a month. For that, you're getting multi-agent orchestration, unlimited experiments, full-stack AI engineering, and unified model routing. This isn't just powerful, it's absurd. The days of duct taping tools together are over. Now you're commanding a fleet of AIs from one interface with one voice. And the best part? It actually listens. Section 7. Final philosophy. Here's what makes this all stick. The philosophy hasn't changed, it's just matured. One prompt, many agents. Safe merges. Every request is broken into digestible jobs. Each task is sent to the right AI worker. They finish, test, stitch the results, and hand it back, polished and production ready. Want to tweak a schema? You edit it like it's landing page copy, and the system quietly runs a safe migration underneath. Security? Already baked in. Private routes, token gates, admin panels by default. Even non-tech teammates can jump in, toggle flags, edit records, all without touching a single line of code. And let's not forget tone. One of my favorite updates, an analysis bot that filters your mentions, detects sarcasm, classifies trolls, and even flags sentiment dips before they become brand issues. You want to protect your online presence and grow it at the same time? This is how. The platform now writes, reads, builds, reacts, and adapts, all while respecting platform limits, filtering spam, and hitting audience peak hours. You're not just automating tasks anymore, you're deploying systems. Veterans of this channel will remember the early walkthroughs. But this feels like an inflection point. A solo creator can run 5 client accounts with custom workflows, analytics, and AI-generated content loops. A startup can prototype an entire SaaS in an afternoon. A large enterprise can point it at their internal data and spin up dashboards, HR portals, and market trackers without hiring another back-end team. So if you're still watching, you already know. The question isn't, is AI coming for your job? The real question is, what could you build if it didn't have to be you doing all the building? Try it, break it, push it to its limits, and if you build something wild, drop it in the comments. I'd love to see what you make. Tap subscribe, hit that bell, and I'll see you in the next one.